but no one has been walked out. You know what? Stay on the line with us. And when you guys see someone being walked out, the person you know in your neighborhood, let us know.
Okay.
If he is. Whatever video you have right now, Andrew, just go ahead and start sending our way, and we'll continue to use that on the air. You do have the best vantage point. Brady can't get that close. As you see, this is a very far away shot right now, and it is an amazing amount of flashing lights and officers and fire, and from people from all over the area are now in your area right now. We can also say that this the person in question, he is a military police trained in chemical biological warfare, and that is from somebody who worked with him alongside in the military.
In the meantime, though, we're going to ask Andrew to hold on. We're going to go to Brady, who's live on scene.
Thanks,
we just
Andrew.
talked with the neighbor that you talked with, and he says it looks like the whole situation is being wrapped up. What do you think?
I agree. We just saw a couple little miniature squads of police walk out, one with a K-9 unit. I'd say a dozen or so have walked out of the area at this point. So again, where Drew was within that apartment complex. That is where all of this is based. You can actually see between the police van there, which I think is a mobile command unit, and that cruiser, there's another little grouping that's starting to file their way out of here, which would lead me to believe that at least the negotiations are over, and whatever the situation is in there, it is stable at this point in time. What we're going to see next would either be they just start filing out of here entirely en masse, or perhaps we see an ambulance make its way up here. We have not seen that at any point, but we are starting to see them leave at this point. I did ask Drew if he could kind of give me a little bit of a better idea of the space. I sent him a picture to see if we can map out exactly which one of these buildings all of this has been happening in, so that you have a better idea of what we're actually working with. But again, we are not seeing any suspects get pulled out of here, but here are plenty of why don't we just go over and show these folks here. I mean, these are SWAT, these are police, these are folks from all kinds of different departments who have been out here responding to this after these two officers were shot here in Walton, Kentucky. Continuing to file out of here. We're still trying to figure out exactly how this ended. The one thing I can say is it's been 15, 20 minutes or so since we have actually heard anything happen. So it's possible that he surrendered sometime in between then and there. It's possible it was resolved peacefully. That would obviously be ideal for everyone involved here. But yeah, it's been quiet, and now we're seeing them leave. So yeah, I would agree with Drew that it does appear they are starting to pack up. Yeah, I mean, this officer's even loading his rifle into the back of his truck here. So I think however this has concluded, it has indeed concluded.
Thanks so much. Andrew, let me get you back on the phone right here. I know that you said that there's officers going door to door making sure that everybody is okay. Is that what's going on now?
Yes, that's correct.
What are they? They came to your door. What did they ask you?
They were just asking what building number, like what door number we were, and we stated it, and he just wanted to make sure we were all safe.
Okay.
And now they're going to next door, so on and so on.
Are there still SWAT members or any police officers in the townhome, or are they all out now?
There's one standing on the porch itself, and then I believe there's two inside still.
But at this point, do you feel like an officer's told you that it's over? At this point, the adrenaline is kind of like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Adrenaline's definitely way down.
Yeah.
However, we saw police officers walking away from the scene for the first time, but they haven't still
cleared the scene.
Cleared the scene, correct. He's going to stay on the line with us because he's kind of our eyes and ears along with our reporters. But we heard from Major Ridgell earlier tonight. Here's what he had to say.
No, not right now. Our SWAT team, like I said, there is a process by which they follow, and currently they're going through that. And so what we're trying to do is just work through that safely. All of the residents, I think it should be important to note that all of the residents in and around this, we'll call it an apartment or a condo, have been evacuated as well. So we stabilize that aspect to ensure that when we execute our operation, that it's done with no other civilians around.
And
Police have just confirmed to Andrew that the suspect is down. The suspect is gone.
and that
But
would
not by SWAT.
But not by SWAT, it was self-inflicted, perhaps? Is that what they were telling you?
They didn't tell us, but I can just know that because I did not hear any shots from them.
okay. So that's what we're hearing from Andrew. We have not heard that from police yet. We've gotten one press conference from police earlier today. You just saw the major talking with us earlier. We're also hearing Cincinnati Police Chief also might hold a press conference at UC Medical Center. But from what we're seeing, it seems like something that had been escalating all evening long is now starting to de-escalate. Let's go to Brady. He's been there all night, and ask him what he's hearing and seeing. Brady, what are you seeing and hearing?
They're not going to answer to.
Oh, yeah. So
What am I seeing and hearing?
we can
Yeah,
hear you
we're
now.
seeing police leave the area at this point. Great. Yeah, police are leaving. They're vacating the area. We've seen several of them pack up their assault rifles, which would be what they'd be using in a SWAT standoff, that kind of situation. We've seen dogs leave as well. All signs point to what Drew has said is correct, that this is indeed a done situation. One of the things, pure, not necessarily speculation, but, him mentioning that the suspect is probably down. If he was not, we would likely be seeing an ambulance pull up because they would have been firing tear gas, pepper spray, all those kinds of things in there. We haven't seen that. It's possible there's one closer to the scene that we didn't see, but we have not seen that as well. Again, we have not heard anything coming out of there for the last 20 minutes to half an hour at this point. Before we did hear the occasional shot, whether that was a beanbag being fired in there or tear gas or that sort of thing. We are not hearing any of that for the last however long, and now we are seeing them starting to clear out of the area.
The scene is so large. We have two reporters there, along with Andrew, who lives next door, in terms of covering the story.